Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. Post down live real quick. I was gonna play Call of Duty, but Call of Duty, I guess, wants to update right now, so. Alright, let's get into this stream. I'll probably come back later and do those races. I don't really feel like doing those races. Wait, did I complete that? Second spent near drafting. So I guess I gotta work on that next. I think I could do any race with that. It was gonna be a 50-50 chance whether I was gonna flip my car or not. Let me rearrange my microphone. I was for certain it was like hitting that curb. I was like, that's it. It's over. I mean, all I gotta do is just press the Y button and not hit the curb.
was a 52.0. The last lap was a 55.7. The time last lap was a 56.2.
That's what I need to do. It's like what I more so want to do is download some Battlefield games, but I know 3 and 4 is just unplayable because it's like you got where 3 you gotta like open up Google just to start the game up, which I don't have a problem with. But it's like, fam, it's like it's a game. It's not. It shouldn't be a step-by-step process on how to play a game. It's like it's not like that on console. So why is it like that on PC? But yeah, it's like probably only 2 Battlefields. Well, more so I want to play the campaign and Battlefield. Multiplayer, I'm like Battlefield 2042. It's like that's what that is. So I like how I was like so into playing that game, and I just barely play it now. I think last time I streamed it was the last time I played it.
If they're gunning for you now. Your time last lap was a 1:10.2. last lap time was a 55.6. So the time last lap was a 54.2. Right, the time on the last lap was a 53.4.
Just gonna do a bunch of different races. And then probably, definitely after stream, I need to get all the games and everything updated, downloaded, because there are some games I want to play. But I can't because they take forever to download, so... They shooting off fireworks. Oh, that's at the Eiffel Tower. I was like, either a car just blew up or they shooting off fireworks, but I could see in the distance they were shooting off fireworks on the Eiffel Tower. So watch, it's gonna probably be all sunny outside in this game. All the snow gonna be gone. Oh no, snow is still there. That car,
Your last lap was a 1:49.2.
hey, what's up, Illy?
Okay, that last lap was a 1:36.7.
Going good, can't complain. It's like dealing with crazy weather right now. Well, it's cloudy at the moment, but look like it might rain. I'm not sure. It's like I did plan on going outside at some point, but I don't know. It's up in the air right now. Shotgun rain free. Bro, like, the weather has been so weird out here, man. Like, it's not that I'm tripping about it, but it's like, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, usually at this time, it's like sunny outside. Like, we've had some sunny days, but for the most part, it's like it's like just gloomy. I'm like, we definitely have it in late summer, but it's good. I like it. I like the fact that it's gloomy and rainy outside, and it's only like reaching 50, 60 degrees. I think the highest that we've had so far is like 70.
So your last lap was a 1:38.6.
Bro, we've been getting so many days in the 90s. That's crazy. I'm like, yeah, that's like 90s is just pushing it for me. 80s is pushing it for me. Anything below like 75, I'm chilled with it. But once when it starts reaching like in like beyond 75, I'm like, nope, too hot outside. Like 70 degrees, you know it's gonna be like, it's gonna be hot, but it's gonna be a breeze at least. 90 degrees, like it's just pure heat. I'm like, I can't deal with, I don't like weather like that. I definitely didn't like the weather we was getting last year where it was like 113 and 16 degrees. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that no more. Friday was so weird, it's 90 all day. Got cloudy and it rained out of nowhere. Yeah, that's down south for you. That's the thing. It's like down south, it'll be 90 degrees outside and raining. Cause I think I remember the time when I went to Louisiana, it was storming outside, but it was like 70, 80 degrees. Like it was hot outside, and then it was just it was raining at the same time, and I'm like, fam, that's crazy. Out here, if it rains, it's gonna be cold regardless. Like even if it's during the summer and it rains outside, it's gonna be cold. Like it probably might be a little bit warm, but it's still gonna be cold at the same time. And then on top of that, it's like that smell of like rain. It's like it's gonna be strong too. I feel like down south, it's like that freaking. So it's so weird. My elbow yesterday was like hurting like mad crazy, and now all of a sudden it's like it's fine. I ain't gonna fool with it. I'm like, nah, cause my weather app says it's 84 right now. That's crazy. Telling you, man, it's like that down south weather, it ain't no joke. It is no joke. That's like one place I wouldn't really want to be at right now, especially like during the that's the only car I can drive is this car, and I don't want to spend money on that car. But yeah, it's like down south, it's just not the place to be at like during this time of the year. Go to the beach or water park or something. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's what I was saying yesterday in my stream. I was like, I don't fool around with the lake near my house because a lot of people that drowned and died at that lake. So I ain't trying to have them have no memorial up for me at no lake. So I'm like, nah, I ain't fooling with it. I remember I went to that lake one time and I didn't realize what that lake was until a bunch of people told me. And I'm like, fam, like, I was in the water. Like, I was there. I'm like, nah, never again. That was the first and last time I went to that lake. It's like there is another lake though where it's like I haven't heard too much about that lake. I'll go there from time to time, but I don't be going in the water and stuff. I just be like chilling in the rock area. But that other lake, I'm like, nah, I ain't fooling with it. But I'm not a good swimmer, so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's like, I don't know how my swimming ability is, and I'm not trying to go there with like a false imagination, like, oh yeah, I can swim, and then get there and end up drowning. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. So that's why I'll go in some water, but if it's like once when I reach like past my waist, then I'm like, nah, I'm done. People be all like, oh, dive in the water, Tyler, dive in the water. It's okay. Put your head underneath the water. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I know a lot of the rich people down here get a summer home on the lake. Yeah, like that's, to me, like that's chill. That's cool. But then, you know, them public lakes is where the action be going off at. I feel like them private lakes, you know, for the rich and all that, like all that stuff don't be happening there. Cause they got like their own personal lifeguard. They got, you know, lakes, you know, like public lakes. It's like any and everybody can go there. But I wouldn't mind if I got rich buying a house on the lake and letting people rent it out. Oh yeah, that's where the money is at. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, I like that, or like a lake house or a beach house. Those probably be like the two most expensive. Like that, and probably I feel like those would probably be the three most expensive things to like own. Is an apartment in a downtown area, a lake house, or a beach house. It's like you own that, it's like, yeah, you definitely set for life. Even if it's an apartment that's like not in the city, if you just own an apartment in general, I feel like yeah, that's where the money is at. Cause I got some family that owns an apartment complex, and I'm like, yeah, they chilling. But how it's set up. And them small houses on the lake go for so. Oh yeah, no, they especially so like, because I feel like down south it's like it ain't gonna be as much as it is like in a like city area, like kind of like Washington or California. But yeah, if you try to like do that out here, because I guarantee, I promise you that there's like the smallest house, like not even like a 2-story house, it could be like a 1-story house, if it's near a body of water or a lake or anything, beach, whatever, that house is gonna definitely be going for like $400,000 or $500,000, if not more than that. It's like Washington out here. It's like the prices for things. It's pretty wild. It's like they have it where it's like it'll be like a 1-bedroom apartment that'll cost like $2,000. It's like, if not more than 2,000. And also, depending on where the apartment is located, too. Like, if it's, like, definitely in Seattle, you know it's going to probably be, like, 2,000-3,000, if not more than that. And then, like, outside of Seattle, but if it's near, like, some, like, transportation areas, like bus stations and train stations and all that stuff, yeah, that's going to raise the price of an apartment or house, whichever. Because they're currently building some stuff, like a train station area where I'm at. And, yeah, they're, you know, the prices for, places. Now they're, like, trying to, like, do, like, renovations to the area and things to, like, make it seem like, oh, it's, you know, it's nice out here. And it's, like, it's really not. I'm like, they should have been doing renovations where I live at a long time ago. You got it where it's like the mall. It's like a workout place for old people. All they just doing is just walking laps around that place. But it's like, there ain't nobody really shopping there. It's like, they done closed down half the stores, including Foot Locker. I was surprised when they closed down Foot Locker, because I was like, they had business. So, yeah, it's like, you know, out here, it's like, it's odd. It's very odd, like, with living and things, like, living conditions, but it is expensive. I see mall depressing, too. It's weird, man. I was like, I remember that mall, it used to, when I was a kid, or at least when I was in school, like, even in high school, like, that mall had a lot of activity going on. But I do have to say, I blame the pandemic, because if it wasn't for the pandemic, I do feel like that the stores wouldn't have closed in there. Like Foot Locker, and then there was like some other stores. Nah, my city mall been depressing even before the pen. Dang. Yeah, like, nah, the mall, it was, I would say that it was like, it got depressing over the year. I don't know why my teammate is like, do you not?
Hey, just stay out of their way, let things cool down.
It's like, there's a whole car on the side of you. But, no, like, our mall was like, it was a little depressing too before the pandemic. So like I can't even like make it seem like that it had things going on before the pandemic. It really didn't. Last I was seeing, it was like it was active when I was in school, but after that then it was just wasn't really that active. Even during like Black Friday, like you don't really see people like walking through and all that. It's like you'll see occasional people walking through, but not a whole lot. It's an old people hangout spot. Or if you work at the center, the call center, it's for a mall, you just might go there and walk around while you're exactly. That's what the mall is out here. It's just like it's a walk-in spot for old people. But it's like the only time I see people doing shopping there is when I walk in to go check out the Champ, because they also have another shoe store, the Champ store in there. So they had it like right across from Foot Locker. And I'm like, I don't know why they wouldn't have just like combined both stores, but they being weird about it. So I don't know. I'm like, whatever they doing, that's like, what they need to do though is add like more store, add like a second floor, because that's the only mall I've been in where it only has like one floor. I mean, there's other malls I've been to, but they're a lot bigger. If they only have like one floor, but it's like you can walk back and forth in that mall for like 2 minutes. Like 1 minute to get to the other end and then a minute back, and it's like, fam, that mall is small. Wish I would go to my mall. Some of them other YouTubers. Yeah, there's like, because them malls be active. Honestly though, like, no, YouTubers, I feel like they do somewhat make malls active. They get people to like go there and stuff. People are like, oh, I might run into that YouTuber and things, especially if they go there frequently. So the personality of public interviews or mall pranks anywhere. I sometimes have thought about it, but I'm like, nah, if I'm going to the mall, I'm going there to shop. I'm not going there to talk with people. Plus, I be having my headphones in and stuff. So, like, if somebody, I guess, were to approach me and start talking to me, then I'll engage in the conversation. But if not, yeah, most of the time when I go to the mall, I'm there to shop. I'm not there to, you know, be no YouTuber. I don't know, there may be a day where I do kind of like a mall interview just to see people's opinions on stuff, but hopefully they don't be all like, oh, it's like, do I get paid? And it's like, fam, I'm a YouTuber. This ain't like no TV show. It's like, this is a 5-minute YouTube video. Like, what are you talking about? Do you get paid? It's like, fam, I'm barely getting paid through YouTube. Old people who used to meet their lovers at the mall. I can't necessarily say that for my mall. I ain't never heard no met my wife at the mall. So you meet your wife at the mall, it's like y'all I bet they be going there frequently. It's like there's so many different, like I don't know, like I guess like maybe if people are like, oh yeah, I met my significant other at a store. I guess like I could see like, you know, it being in a mall or something, but I never heard those words. I never heard somebody be all like, oh yeah, I met my significant other at the mall. I'm like, you guys must have been, y'all was like down and out when it came to relationships, to where it's like y'all was looking for love in the mall. Like, that's it's like it's a down south thing. But like, no, I can see it. Like, I can see it being an actual like legitimate thing. Like, it ain't like a shocking factor of like hearing that, but like it's just something where I'm like, you just don't hear it at all. But it's like, I can see it. I can see like, you know, a relationship starting at a mall. Just happen naturally, or did you just go looking for it? That's what I'm saying, because I'm like, fam, like I don't know, like, because like I said, like when I'm in the mall, like, oh, maybe I need to stop like listening to music. I'm like, if that's what be going on at malls and stuff, I'm like, because me, I go in, I'm listening to my music, I'm not talking or looking at anybody, I go there, get what I need to get, and I'm out. But it's like, yeah, it's like I've never had a girl approach me, and I've never approached a girl like to like, you know, start talking and things. Like I'm just get what I need to get, whether it's some clothes, some shoes, what else? Because that's mainly like that's all they really be selling at malls. Like, I'm trying to think. Well, actually, no, there might be like I get like a video game or something, but for the most part, it's like, nah, I ain't doing no extra activities at no mall. That would be crazy though. Do a YouTube video, be all like, "Oh, how'd you guys meet?" It's like, yeah, I was shopping at Foot Locker. We both went in looking for the same shoes, and then that's how that went. My parents met at a gas station. My mom ran the counter and my dad was a customer. He shot his shot. That's crazy. That, like, nah, that's actually, like, chilled, though. That sounds like some stuff that should be in a movie. It's like, oh, how'd you guys meet? It was 1987. I was like, I was going on a business trip, but I need to stop off over at this gas station. So I stopped in there. And then the clerk, like, I'd never seen her before. And I was like, she stood out to me. So I was like, nah, let me go ahead and, you know, talk to her real quick. It's like, next thing you know, I found myself up there the very next week and was taking her out on our first date. That's some crazy stuff. Honestly, like, I had to say probably... Like, for me, it's either gonna be like the sneaker store or like content creating. I feel like that's where where I'm gonna meet my significant. It might not even be that. It's like, fam, I might be over in like Best Buy looking for some cords or something for my computer or for something, and then that's where I like meet my significant. It's like, I feel like that stuff is very unpredictable. Like, you don't know like what's gonna happen when you go outside. What I don't get is this like middle part in this car that just kind of like blocks off my like view a little bit. But that's realistic, because you know how many times nowadays I see dudes flirting with store clerks. Oh my god, fam. Like, I mean, it'll go the other way around too, where it's like you'll see the store clerks flirting with the customers, but yeah, it's like, you let like an attractive woman be, you know, working somewhere, it's like, fam, it's over for her. Like, she gonna have to find like a behind the scenes job or something. She gonna have to like work in the back, cause you work out in the floor. It's like, you gonna get that one dude that ain't got no business being in there shooting his shot. I don't know, like, it ain't even like so much as a confidence thing. It's just, I don't see myself doing stuff like that when I go to stores. It's like I said, like, I go into places just to get what I need to get and get up out of there. I feel like, though, like, if a girl was like showing that she's showing like interest in me, then yeah, I'll like, nah, like, forget anything I'm trying to get. Like, nah, now I'm talking to this girl. I'll come up for the shoes later or whatever I'm up there to get. Charismatic enough for all that. It's like, I feel like I have character. Like, I feel like I could, like, you know, like, keep the conversation going and stuff, but like I said, like, I'm antisocial when I go outside. It's like the times when I do be having conversations with people is super rare. I have to say, like, the last time I went to Champs was like the first time I had to say, and like, well, I mean, like, I occasionally will like talk to people and things like, well, I feel like that wouldn't even necessarily like count as like having, because it's like, it's just making it like less awkward if we just standing there not saying nothing. So like, I'll have like those like transaction conversations where it's like, I'm there to buy something, but you know, just to let the time go by a little bit faster, let me start talking to this clerk real quick, see how their day is going. But like, just in there just talking with people, I'm like, yeah, I did that for like the first time in like a while, because I can't remember the last time I went in the store and was just talking with like customers or clerks. Actually, you know what, no, I think last time I did that was in Seattle, and it was I think it was in was it 2020 or 2019? It was at some point in time. Now I remember these two old people, they was in there looking for shoes for their granddaughter. They was like, oh yeah, my granddaughter, I like how they asked me because they was like, nah, he looked like he plays basketball. Like he has the hairstyle for it. He's wearing some colorful sneakers. Like let's ask him real quick. It's like, hey, what's like the best shoes for basketball? And it's like, fam, I haven't played basketball in years, but like y'all lucky I pay attention to shoes and stuff. Then it was like the Nike store workers. They were just standing there looking at me like, fam, like, how you gonna come in here and do our job? I did that stuff for free too. I'm like, hey yo, it's like y'all better pay me for that. They asked the wrong person. That's what I'm saying. It's like, fam, like I haven't played basketball in years. I had to say, I think last time I played basketball, it was in high school. That was the last time I had played. And it wasn't even like actually playing a game. Like I was just shooting around. And back then in high school, like I wasn't really wearing, I was sitting there like playing in like Chucks and Air Forces and stuff. Do they? U11 because it's June. Maybe like new. I feel like Flight, he's definitely got some practice in. If we talking like on like Flight when he very first started playing basketball, nah, not even. Like Flight now, but I feel like if I were to go find a basketball court, start practicing, playing around and all that stuff, like yeah, I feel like that I can, I could be that, because back when I was a kid, yeah, I was playing basketball like it was a religion. And then as I got older, I was just like, I just didn't see no interest in it anymore. But if I got back to my old ways, I'm like, nah, Flight, it's even today, Flight. He's 6'3". He is tall. Like, no, when they've showed him compared to like other people, he is tall. I think another YouTuber that's tall too is I'm Dante. I think he's like 6'1". I think he's like over 6 feet. I don't know. He might be short, but he looks tall like compared to people. I can't remember who it was he was standing next to, but it was like I seen them and I was just like, dang, he's actually tall. Bro, this car ain't got no traction. And they got us racing out in the rain. It's like, fam. I feel like Flight versus Speed would be the best 1v1. Just off the fact of... Oh, for sure it would be. Even if they were just like, just playing 2K and things. For sure that would be comedy. You got like Flight though, I feel like he's not as wild when it comes, like back in the day, like I feel like he did have like some wild rage videos and stuff when playing games, but not compared to Speed. Speed be like doing some like demonic rage. Flight on the other hand, like his is just like the maximum of like anger a person can reach. Flight or Speed on the other hand, he just takes it to a whole new level. But yeah, them playing that definitely, I feel like a fight might break loose if they play in real life. Cause I feel like Speed, he'll just be acting way too wild for Flight. Flight gotta check him, and then next thing you know, a fight done broke loose. I'll never forget the 2v2 video Flight had with Cash. He kicked the ball and hit the ceiling. Was that the one where it was like, I remember there's the one video that they did, and I think Cash, like, he hit him with some move, and then just Flight, he had no control over his body.
Okay, you've got boost.
Like, his feet came out from underneath him. I was like, dang, man, that's messed up. I feel like that's like the main reason why people was playing up against Flight. I mean, Flight did talk a lot of trash and made it seem like that he was like the best player of all time. But I do feel like people were just playing up against him because they knew it was gonna be a money making video, and they knew it was gonna be an easy opponent.
Okay, the time last lap was a 2:33.5.
I was like, they need to either have him playing up against somebody that is also trash, or have it where he's like playing 2K or something. But Phil, that's why I fight. Look at that Aiden 1v1, because Aiden might try something sus. And he might fight. Nah, Aiden, that's the thing though with Aiden, because there's like, even he said like he's not like that anymore. I think though, like, yeah, that fear of like, yeah, he might like try to, but Aiden, he said that numerous times, because it was when Aiden was getting into it with Soul Illuminati. He was even saying, and then even Bilu and Zeus, even they said it too, where it was like Aiden, he's chilled a lot, because a lot of those guys had to like check him and stuff over all that sus stuff. I feel like he might crack some jokes though. It's like, this is Aiden Russ we talking about, so he might like crack like one joke, maybe a couple. Because Aiden way worse than Flight at basketball, and Flight been dropping videos lately playing against middle schoolers. I swear, man. Flight, he's still playing up against like kids. I haven't watched his basketball videos in a while, but it's like, to hear that, it's like, bro, come on, man. Like, yeah, play up against a middle school kid that's also 6'3", and is like good at basketball. I'm like, then it's like, then you'll learn. It's like, you just gonna have to just like play people that's like equally like you when it comes to basketball.
Boost is good to go.
I just remember the one time where I did see Flight playing up against some kids, and he was going off. I don't know, sometimes he be losing to the middle school. That's because I'm like, honestly, the reason why I think, if like, you know, that he is losing to middle school kids, because it's like, honestly, I feel like when he plays basketball, I feel like he's still learning the concept of playing basketball and stuff, versus middle school kids that's most likely on like their, you know, varsity or junior varsity basketball team. Like, he's playing up against those kids like, oh, let me play up against the best middle school. So I feel like he just kind of like, he plays against people to learn from them. I'm pretty sure if you watch a lot of like Flight's videos, and then when he's like his earlier videos of him playing up against, I feel like he tries to like imitate what that person did and do his own version of it. So he's just like kind of like, he's making the video, he's making money off of the video, he know he's gonna take a L, but at the same time he's like learning what those guys are doing, and he's like, oh, let me take this in for myself, and then you know, use it up against people. Because when he very first played basketball, it was like, bro, how are you so good at 2K, but in real life, like, I don't get that. That's why Solomon be saying, Flight, the only person he knows that capitalizes the way he does off losing. He lose. He's win. No, yeah, that's true. It's very true. Because it's like, what, you, like, my thing is this. Flight can be, like, mad trash at basketball, right? Mad trash at it. He plays up against somebody like Cash Nasty that, you know, that plays a lot. Takes the L, might make like a couple of good shots and things, runs with that stuff. And he know he's going to get paid big off of it. Because if you look at the views of some of like them like earlier videos, like him playing up against Cash, him playing up against that Bone Collector guy. Improving a lot lately. Yeah, Cash, I feel like Cash has always been good at basketball. I don't know, maybe I need to like watch some. Well, I feel like Cash, he ain't gonna post like his first videos of him playing. He probably was just like kind of like practicing around and things when he very first started. But he was like, I ain't gonna have no cameras around like Flight be doing, so people can see me take L's and stuff. So but yeah, it's like that old saying, it's like practice makes perfect. That car, I'm telling you, it's like there is no traction with that electric car in that rain. Play some of the story. Hey, stay having me out in this rain.
Would you say Adele has finally found the winning formula?
You watch any other basketball YouTubers? I remember the one guy, I used to watch him a lot. But I had to say lately I haven't. But I remember when it was like basketball, like or YouTubers playing basketball, like the one guy I watched a lot was Mr. Professor. I remember when he was like, when he very first got started, he was doing them like Spider-Man videos. That's when I started paying attention to that man. And then like the guys that Flight was playing up against. I remember when that Nick Briz dude was the king of 5v5s. But for the wrong reason. What was the wrong reason? Will he cheat or something? Your video, some kind of fight would break out. Oh. Yeah, I'm like, if, was he the one starting the fights, or was it the other, players? Because I'm like, if it was the other players, I'm like, yeah, they were probably getting tired of, like, taking L's and stuff, so. It's like, occasionally you'll play against people like that, where it's like, they hate losing. But if he's trash talking a lot, then it's like, yeah, you bringing that on yourself. But he got exposed for faking it. He would script situations to where people would want to fight his teammates, but his teammates would be blind to the fact that it's fake. Wow, that's crazy. That is some crazy stuff. I don't get why, like, the whole idea of, like, YouTubers, like, I guess, like, yeah, it gets you views and all that for, like, that initial time when it's posted, but, like, once when it gets exposed for being fake, it's like, fam, why? I don't get that stuff, man. I don't get, like, why people need to do that. That's like same with that one guy, Fredo. And there's like how he was faking videos, because at one point I thought his videos was real. I thought these was like some real things, and then I was like, wait a second, hold on. Like, I think it was when I started paying attention to it was fake, was when it was like the baby mama drama stuff. And I'm like, bro, it's like, didn't you just say like you wasn't like getting back with this girl, or it's like y'all broke up? And it's like, unless you guys just got like a weird relationship or whatever. But nah, I started thinking about it, and I was like, I don't know about this. He had a video with Cash on his team. He offered the dude $200 punch Cash. Lucky the dude was a fan of Cash, so he didn't punch him, but he was harassing Cash the whole video. Yeah, because he knew he would have got stomped out by Cash if he had punched him. I'm like, bro, $200 ain't worth it if this guy puts me in the hospital and I need, like, my medical bills to be paid. I know you ain't gonna pay him, so Cash looked like the type of person where it's like, nah, you don't want to mess with that dude. So it's like that guy, see, it's stuff like that. It's like, fam, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it to put another person's life in danger for your video. People, that's when it's like, people, they just take the content creating stuff too seriously. They take it way too seriously, and it's like, fam, you shouldn't have to stoop that low to where you got fake view or fake videos for your fans or for views, and it's like, it's not worth it. Then it's like your fans, they catch on to that stuff, and they're all like, why is this fake? Why did you fake this? Like, we still would have liked the video if it was if it wasn't fake. Yeah, it's like for $200, I'm like, nah. It ain't even worth it. Like, 200 can go by real quick. That's why pranks die, but not gonna lie. Gideon saving the prank culture, bringing back real prank. Yeah, Gideon, like, nah, he's funny. He's funny with the videos that he does. But yeah, it's just, there's people out there, it's like the fake pranks. I never understood it. So it'll be those videos, it's all like, hey guys, so you do a lot of stuff, having me thinking like how you came up with this. Yeah, Gideon, like, I feel like because he's just being himself. So that's why it's working out for him, because he's being himself. It landed him in some trouble, but it's like, hey, at the end of the day, like, he's being himself. But yeah, it's like those fake prank videos. Be like, hey guys, so I would go to the hood, pretend I'm saying the N-word, but I'm really not. I'm just saying something that rhymes with the N-word. It's like, bro. It's like, you know, if you go to an actual legitimate hood and not Beverly Hills, like, Beverly Hills is not a hood. And plus, if they can, like, people, if they live, like, out in them areas, they can see, like, hey, that's not Compton. That's not, any other hood area. Be harmless. Yeah, like, he's just only, he knows that it's like, by him being annoying, that's what's gonna get people riled up. I'm like, now that's pranking. What he's doing, that's pranking. But people do like those fake pranks, or it's like, oh, the kissing random girls in public prank. I'm like, that's not a prank, that's harassment. I'm like, it's a form of harassment that I can't say on stream because, guidelines and all that stuff, but it's a form of harassment, and that can land you some time in prison. Let's be fake. Yeah, I know they were fake. Like, they just go and hire some girl and stuff, but it was like, but I'm saying, like, if that stuff was real, I'm like, fam, that's harassment. Like, you're done after that. But yeah, it's like they just, of course, just go and contact some like Instagram model and be like, hey, you know, for however much money and things, well, all you just gotta do is just like kiss this YouTuber and stuff, and you're good. Kissing grab, yeah. It's like grabbing, you know, girls' butts in public prank, and it's like that's not. Once again, fam, harassment. Can't do that. Against the law. It's like, I don't know why people, they feel like pranks like that slide. It's like, that's why like a lot of those guys, you most likely don't see them post on YouTube, or they just don't post at all. They might still be doing content creating, but they're probably like just, you know, doing whatever. But they definitely ain't doing them prank videos. If they are still doing those prank videos, it's like, fam, like, at least, like, tell people that, hey, this is a scripted video, it's not real, we're just only doing this for entertainment purposes. Because, like, even I've thought of that as, like, doing, like, a scripted, like, YouTube series, but it's like, you know, but we tell people that it's that it's a scripted video. And I feel like people, if they know, it's like, oh, okay, we know it's scripted, but this is entertaining. One dude claimed his were real. Most girls would let him kiss them because we wouldn't want a kiss from a clouded YouTuber. That was his reasoning. It's like, but like, that's the thing though. Nobody, this is like one of the most like realest things that I can say about YouTubers that talk like that. Nobody watches you. Like, nobody, like, unless you're into YouTube, unless you're like into, but the majority of the time when people are watching YouTube videos, they're just watching whatever. They're not going on YouTube to just watch your videos. That it's like that with me, it's like that with a lot of YouTubers out there, but it's like, fam, nobody watches you. It's like YouTube ain't on that level of like TV or what else, movies or whatever and things like Netflix or HBO, like, you know, even HBO Max. The HBO Max came out after, but it's like there's just that level. Well, I mean, like, probably YouTube would be better, but it gets like, you know, it just gets more, but people aren't watching those types of videos. And it's like, you go up to some girl, it's like, yeah, she, at that time, what, she might get to, like, let's say if that girl has, like, 500 followers on Instagram, what, she may get to, like, the max, probably, what, like, 8,000, depending on how many views he gets and how many, and the thing is, it's like, with him, it's like, fam, they're not watching the video for you, they're watching it for the girl. If you look in the comment sections of any of those videos, it's always, oh, what's the girl's at? What's her Instagram? What's her Twitter? Let's see if you know, like, what she got going on in her life. But it's like, bro, you're gonna die off, and then that girl is gonna end up being a big social media influencer. Use me down for sure, bro. I don't know how many times I'll go. It'll be like music videos. And if they show like a girl like for a quick second, guarantee you're gonna see a comment saying, "Oh, what's the girl's at? What's that girl's at that was at this part of the video and stuff." So like, I'll be going there looking to see if I'll see like any funny comments or anything. Like, I wonder if like people notice this part of the video. And then I think it was what video? No, it was Future's video, Draco. And I was like, I know like there's gonna be people like cracking jokes about this stuff that was going on in this video and things. I look and it's just dudes all like, what's this girl's at? Like, oh, the girl at that first girl they showed, her at was this, and it's like, fam. I'm like, you guys.
Not if we keep winning.
Am I by myself? By myself.
Look, we aren't getting near Raven West.
I don't know if you know what Jubilee is, but they'll do a lot of videos called Odd Man Out. Comment sections will be wild. I need her at, like, bro, I've never heard of that, but no, I've seen that so many different times, like, where people are, like, leaving that comment. It's like, what's her at, bro? It's like, tell me her at.
From our telemetry, he's making up time on the straights like he's carrying more horsepower than he's allowed.
That's why it's like the day, like, if I start, like, collaborating with content creators, if any of them are women, I'm like, fam, I'm like, do you want your face to be blurred out, or, like, do you want your whole body to be blurred out? So, like, dudes ain't being weird in the comment sections. Like, I'll blur your face out, have it where your voice is changed, but it's a good channel, no cap, but sometimes the comments be killing me. Yeah, it's like, comments is just, people are just weird with that stuff.
I'm fast. 22 is fast. We should be able to catch Nate, but I can't see where...
It's like, they just, like, I've seen it so many different times, though. It's like, especially, like, with music videos.
It's almost as if he's got another gear, one we don't have. I can't explain it.
Part of me wants to dispute this with the officials, but that is...
Ever heard of? No, I really don't be watching, like, too many different YouTubers, especially if they doing like I don't know, prank videos or whatever. Honestly, I go on YouTube, it ain't even like maybe they'll like do reaction videos, that's it, but it's usually what's in my recommendations, so I don't know too many of these guys.
Fast, but achievable.
You're doing those face, but still find her at. That's wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. So it's like you can't even like
He's cornering he's on a rail.
find, or it's like you can't even like blur the girl out, so like people still gonna find her at. People, honestly, I feel like that's like one thing about social media and the internet. There are a lot of detectives out there. There's a lot of detectives out there. And it's like, fam, it's like you guys, you're working for the wrong company.
Come in. We will review some footage.
It's like, go and become a detective. Would be fake. They still be entertaining. I think I remember it was one of my friends, cause she'll do like occasional videos, like, or like she'll react to videos on her Twitch channel. My friend Damaris, I think she was watching a video like that, where it's like, it was like seeing like if the cause the one video that she was reacting to, the guy and the girl was both like talking with other people, and they were dating each other, and I'm like, fam, if that's that guy, then I'm like, that was probably the one and only time I seen his videos.
We're going live to Raven West.
I didn't sit there and skip the cutscene.
How are you feeling?
Good luck, 22.
Raven West seem rattled regardless of what they say in interviews. Race hard, scare the McCains.
A guy named Sergio. I don't know the guy's name. That was when I joined her stream, like that's what she was watching. I didn't see nobody's name. Some of his videos, he making me mad. One video, I think the guy he was using in his bait, I think catching feelings for the girl because he kept going off script. What the plan was. Wait, so making me mad. One video, I think the guy he was using as the bait. Oh dang, that's messed up. Nah, that's messed up. It's like you there for a video and dang, that's messed up. No, that make me mad too. It's like, fam, like I just came here for a video, then all of a sudden, like I'm trying to like get this girl's number or her ads or like something I can keep in contact with her. That's messed up, man. Also, like people, they do things, they'll do stuff for content creating reasons, and they do not care about anybody else. Only thing they care about is like getting them views up and making money. But they do not care about nobody else's feelings. I have to say that's why like those type of content creators, they do so well because they don't care. They do whatever. And I guess it's like it's good to a certain extent to have like that don't care attitude with being a content creator, but I feel like if other people are gonna get hurt in the process, it's like, fam, like how long can that last? Like eventually he's gonna get exposed for all the stuff that he's doing, and he's just gonna get canceled. And it's gonna be a legitimate like cancellation and stuff, because it's like, fam, you can't do things like that and then think that it's gonna work out for you. So like when the cars get eliminated in these type of races, like where do they go? They just pull over to the side of the road? I don't get that. Oh dang, dang, it's like you're about to like lap the car. Now I want to see what happens with these. No, because that guy, he's like gaining up on me and stuff. Oh, they just disappear. Okay, dang. Surprised you hadn't heard Jubilee, though. I think PewDiePie reacted to a few of their videos before. I really only be watching PewDiePie. I have to say, like, when I go on YouTube, like, all the YouTubers that I used to watch on a regular basis, I really don't be watching them as much anymore. It's like, I go on YouTube, it's, you know, maybe they'll record, like, a few videos, and then that's it. But I'm not, like, active like that on YouTube anymore. Because most of the entertainment I watch be on YouTube. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I've been more so chilling with content on there. Just hadn't really, I don't know. Trying to find like other, you know, YouTubers to watch. But like I said, I just mainly be going on there to record videos. That's it. I really don't be watching stuff like I used to.
Okay, keep the pressure on Raven West. We can get close to them.
Probably after this race, though, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day with this stream.
Beast ready? So your last lap was a 1:31.5.
Yeah, man, it was a good stream. Hopefully, I'm up when you go live tonight. You even plan on staying this long? Gonna say what's up. I know it's like that's usually how I am. I like go and join somebody's stream. Just join 5 minutes. Next thing you know, I find myself like saying bye to them at the end of their stream. So sometimes on streams, it's like you just find yourself, especially if they because I be like looking for streams like that where it's like, you know, they just there for like conversations, chilling, vibing and stuff. That's another thing. It's like, I swear, man. It's like they know I'm trying to like do something because I gotta go to the restroom. And I'm like, okay, let me just finish off this race. Like, luckily this is like a fast car. If it had been like a slow race or anything, I'd be like, nah. I'm just gonna end it short or cut this stream short.
Alright, that last lap was a 1:28.7.
Them electric cars, they be moving.
Shot at the gauntlet.
Seneca are smashing this season and may soon be graduating from their false rivalry to potentially chasing Raven West. I'm eager to see this play out.
Wait, is that Nathan McCain person? He getting like 3rd place, or is it? So how much money they gonna take? No, they gonna take a crap ton seed. Dang it, I wanted to. I mean, I think I could just exit from here. Can I exit? Okay, there we go. I'm about to say, I was like, game acting like it's broke. Alright, let's see who I can drop a raid to. I don't think anybody's online at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go ahead, just call it a day with this stream. But I appreciate everybody for being here until later on. Till next time, I will talk to you guys later on tonight. Thank you for those that was here, lurking, whatever you was doing. Appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys, and peace.